winter warmers. I got oxtail here for you guys. We're going to do a nice sticky Asian flavoured oxtail. It's got all the Asian flavours that you're used to. Be nice and fun. I'm going to serve it with some rice. A nice salad with a Berenberg dipping sauce here. I'll show you how to do that. It's going to be nice and warm, sticky, something fun for winter. To start this one off, we want to brown off the oxtail. Now I know some people might get weirded out by that. You shouldn't. Oxtail is a lovely piece of meat. But if you're finding it hard to get over that hump, you can substitute this with ossobuco easily. So let's get started. We're just going to start up our induction here. A little bit of vegetable oil, and we're just going to start browning off the meat because we want to get that colour in there to add that nice caramelised beefy flavour into the dish. On all sides. All right, so we've got all that oxtail browned off now. I'm just going to pull them out of the pot. I'll turn it back down. Then we're going to start with the dry ingredients for the cooking stock. So we're just going to start with the 5 spice. Get that moving real quickly. And then the sugar straight on top of that. We want that to caramelise real quickly. All right, now we've got some cooking wine here. And some water. All right. Just going to let that come to the boil. We're going to add the rest of our ingredients, except for the sesame seed. Some garlic in there, some star anise, some bay leaf, and some ginger. As I said, this is going to be your cooking liquor, but also your sauce. So you want to make sure that if it doesn't cover your beef, just add some more water or stock, and then put a lid on it. It's going to take about 2.5 hours to 3 hours to cook. You're going to need to chuck a lid on it, and you're going to want to check the water or the liquid temperature every half an hour to make sure that there's enough liquid in there to cook the oxtail, and if not, just top it up intermittently. All right, so just before we put the lid on, I'm going to add a bit more salt, touch more water. We want to add about 1/4 cup of soy sauce to that as well. Chuck a lid on it. See you in a couple of hours. All right, so the oxtail, it's been ticking over for about 3 hours. I topped it up with water about 4 times just to make sure that it didn't boil dry. Now it's come up beautiful and tender. I just want to get that sauce a little bit thicker. So I'm going to take the oxtail out and just reduce that sauce down a little bit more. So when you're reducing, just leave the lid off, let it tick over on a medium to low heat so you don't burn it, because it does have a bit of sugar in it and that's what's going to thicken up. So we'll just reduce that for about 10-15 minutes, should be all it needs. All right, oxtail sauce is finished. I'm just going to pour it all over it. It's nice and thick. You can see that consistency as it comes out. Super syrupy. Don't matter if some of those thicker ingredients like the star anise fall in there, they'll look nice. Just make sure you tell your guests, your kids, don't eat them. Now I've punched out a quick dressing here as well with the Berenberg's Asian dipping sauce, and just made a quick Asian slaw with some wombok, some cashews, just some jasmine rice there as well. That is a great way to have an alternative winter warmer, warm you up with some lovely oxtail and some nice fresh ingredients to go with it. There you have it, winter warmer, sticky oxtail.